Hey, what's going on everybody? Billy Hanks here for a very special review. Today we're reviewing SpiderMan's Hideout set 10687, a junior set. It has 137 pieces and cost about $30. But this set is special for a reason. I won this in a giveaway, brother from another bricks giveaway, and he left a note. So, congrats on winning my most recent giveaway. Sorry for the delay, also sorry for opening the box. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find any bigger boxes that I had. Hopefully, it's okay. Thank you for being one of my most loyal subscribers. Signed, brother from another brick. Well, first off, BFAB, your handwriting is amazing. I wish I had that handwriting. Second off, no worries, man. Thank you so much for bringing it here. So, without further ado, I present to you the set. So let's first focus on the smaller things in the set. First off, we have the police ATV, and LEGO loves to make police ATVs in like city and juniors sometimes. I mean, not so much in juniors, but mostly in city. But the thing I love about junior sets is all the pieces here are printed. Like, that is an awesome print. I wish they'd do that more for like city and whatnot. It's just very crisp and looks great. The rest of the ATV is basic, but you know, it's good for the kids to build who are, you know, just getting into LEGO. There's the back. And the minifigure. I think he uses Chase McCain's torso. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, though. It's got a pretty generic face. And the thing I find interesting about this is they use yellow flesh in a licensed set. That is cool. Real throwback. And there's his leg printing. Kind of looks like Han Solo's leg printing, even though it's not. There's the back. It says police. He's got his bulletproof vest. There's a better look at his face. Pretty generic face, but it works for a cop. And let's get that out of the way. We also have the Green Goblin, which is a big reason, one of the main reasons many people got this set when it came out back in 2015. And he's got his pumpkin bomb right there. Uses an orange minifigure head. No printing on it. It's always nice to get minifig heads with no printing. And it's got the flame coming out. And just look at how great that Green Goblin minifigure is. Just the printing on it is fantastic. And this really does feel like it came straight out of the comic. Some of the old Spider-Man comics. And he uses that hat mold that came out in Series 13 for the Goblin minifigure. He does have a double-sided face, which looks kind of goofy. But, you know, that's when he gets arrested. And here's the rest of his glider. Just hold it out right there so you can kind of see its width relative to the minifigure. And it does have a disc shooter, which is one of the shooting features of the set. It shoots out these pumpkin discs, and they do come with two. That's why this was laying around. And if you don't know how these work, they first came out in Chima. You just hit the back. They shoot out pretty far and pretty fast. So that's the Green Goblin's glider. Let's move on to Spider-Man's helicopter. Alright, so here's Spidey's chopper. And this is a bigger build than the last two, but not quite as big as the Hideout itself. And you can see some more printed pieces right there. Spider-Man symbol. And you got two on each side. And I think that this is like a great parts pack for the older fans of LEGO, but for the younger fans, definitely easier to build and fun. It's got a lot of fun play features. The cockpit opens and you got Spider-Man in there. Another printed piece, and that piece is, they've used it forever. I think that piece is actually from the 90s, come to think of it. And this is all one mold, I think. Yeah, most of this is one mold, the helicopter. And, you know, it's got its rotors at top. And on the back, you've got another rotor, as helicopters do. You also have this giant spider web, which can be Spider-Man's way out. This also detaches, so you can use this like in attacks or something. And I always love getting these spider web pieces. Always great to have. And the inside's pretty hollow, but there's not much they could really do there because the limitations of this mold. So let me take out Spider-Man, because this is a little bit different than the Ultimate Spider-Man minifigure that we always get. what's the difference? The legs. You just got some red right up there on the hips, and that's about it. I really think they need to get like the Civil War Spider-Man in more sets and stop using the Spider-Man. Please, Lego, stop using the Spider-Man. Ugh. I mean, it's not a bad figure. It's just overused. It's been overused since 2012. But, you know, if you don't have Spider-Man, this is a good way to get him, I guess. So let's move to the SpiderMan Hideout. Alright, so the Hideout here is really what makes the set $30, because it uses this giant mold in the back right there with this big print. And they use something similar to the Junior's Batcave set. And I just think that that mold is really cool, and the print is nice. My favorite print, though, in the entire set is that right there. That could be used in a bunch of different mocks, like if you want to make a Spider-Man mech or something. You can use that as like the head. Let me move Spidey out of the way just so we can really take a good look at this. This is also print. They use that quite a lot in Junior sets. And that could be used in a city setting too. You got this piece, which is printed as well. So many great prints. You got a mailbox over here, just a random mailbox, as well as a random ladder. Actually, not so random. That leads somewhere. I'll show you in just a sec. But inside you got a letter. Maybe that's the letter from BFAB. And moving to this side, you got, let's see, the Lego News is what these say. Let me take one off so you can see. Now, I don't think this print's new or anything. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. See, the greatest Lego hero ever. I think they're talking about Emmett from the Lego movie. Now, this ladder leads up to this giant yellow slide. And these slide pieces usually come in friend sets in pink, but it's nice to get some diversity in this mold. You can see that slides right into the spider web. So if you want to catch the Green Goblin, you can just throw him down there and get stuck in the spider web. And cops show up and arrest him. In the back, you got a red spider right there and a walkie-talkie. So, I mean, this is a pretty basic build, but it is a Junior set. Although I do love getting all these printed parts. As a customizer, that's always good to have. So, overall, the set, I would recommend it for the older fans as a parts pack. For the younger kids that get this set, it's got a lot of fun play features like the glider and the helicopter. So, overall, it's definitely one of my favorite Junior sets, and big shout out to BFAB for bringing it here. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.